second, guys, to put up on the social medias. There we go. Alright, everybody. Happy Monday. Hopefully all is well with everybody. Let me make sure I get everything There we go. All right. I cannot remember where we left off, but we are going to find out. We're going down the ginormous elevator. Because that's what we need to do. That's us. In fact, yes. Did I grab the... Yeah, I did. I grabbed the oxygen cylinder, so I have that. I think I needed to go back and get key 8. What? You're not. Now where's my sandwich? There we go. That's right. We had to go back and get the level 8 key. It's working. Okay, so yeah, this is where we got the oxygen cylinder. There we go. Level 8 key, and then we get... Thank you for helping me. The Outer Heaven boss is Foxhound. Foxhound's commanding officer, Big Boss! What? You know who Big Boss is, don't you? Yes, do you know who he is? He's the guy who's giving us orders right now. Because we're a soldier within Foxhound, but he leads it. He's behind all of this. Don't let him trick you. I don't know. That sounds pretty far-fetched to me. Alright. Well, I'll just keep going. There won't possibly be a problem. This is Big Boss. Solid Snake, abort the mission. Return immediately. This is an order. Turn off the power on your PlayStation 3 at once. Over.
What? Is that some...
How'd he know? Believe it or not, I believe for the MSX version, he would say turn off the power on your MSX computer. For the NES, he would say turn off your Nintendo Entertainment System. Yeah, this is what Kojima likes to do. He likes to break the fourth wall quite a bit, and this is one of those ways. So yeah, interesting, right? Well, let's keep going because obviously, oh crap! What is this? Gas mask? Yeah, it's a gas room. Well, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Okay, well that doesn't... Well, okay, I have the mask on, so... Whoa! That almost blew up in my face. Okay. Literally. So... There we go. Here's what we gotta do, Andrea. We've gotta lay a plastic explosive. And there you go. There you go. Oh! Don't you love those pitfalls? Get used to them! Okay, so this doesn't work. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, the level 1 door worked. Behind all of these level 8 doors, it worked. Nope. But mines. I forgot about that. Okay, that's not it. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so I need these. What's this? This is Jennifer. You're just gonna have to make a run for it. As long as you have some rations left, you'll be okay. Over. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what she's talking about. Okay. So here's what we do, hun. We wear the body armor to half the damage. Oh my gosh! Okay. And now we are in the fight with Metal Gear. So, bring up that guide again, because we have to do it just right. You gotta love classic NES or classic 8 to 16-bit music. This is a jam that you can swing your hips to. No. Coward duck. Metal Gear. Here we go. So, okay. Put the plastic explosives on his feet in the order. So, you might have to read this to me, but we're going to see if I can do it without. How many is it? Right. Oh, wow. Just enough. Okay. 15. So just enough to beat him. So here we go. Oh, yes. Crap. What is it? Right? No! I already screwed it up. Right, right, left. Damn it! Yeah, just keep reading it to me and we'll just dig through it. We might. There we go. Okay. That didn't work. Okay. There we go. And left again. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah. We're gonna die. It's okay. So you're gonna have to read it out to me because it's a complex order. But what do you think of that model? Okay, I will do that if you can do that for me. So I only made a mistake because of the damn lead. Okay, yeah, we've already lost. Okay, there we go. Okay, do this. Okay, starting with right, right? Hit. No! Yeah. Well, it was a good run, though. It was a good run. Alright, so starting with right, right? Right. That's what I should have done for the title for this stream is right, 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 right. Okay, so right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it from the feet. Okay. Okay. Set right, right? Okay. short! Oh my gosh! I must have missed twice. Oh, cool. Did that... Yes! Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yes! We beat it! Metal Gear is destroyed. Emergency. Emergency. The self-destruct sequence for Outer Heaven has been initialized. All personnel are ordered to evacuate immediately. What is with all of these games that I love that have countdown sequences? Solid Snake. I've been expecting you. I am the Supreme Commander of the Foxhound Unit and the leader of the Fortress of Outer Heaven. Big Boss. Okay, really quick. Oh, my bad. For some reason...
Okay, let me check before we continue on.
I told you, you don't get to talk until you give me a sandwich.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to face Big Boss. He is the leader of Outer Heaven. The hostage was right. So at that point, I need you to bring that up again. Let me see, I can't remember what you have to do here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the leader of the Fortress Outer Heaven, Big Boss. I gave you this mission to you, a rookie, thinking I could use you to fool the rest of the world. But you were too good. You went too far. Solid Snake, I'm not going down alone. I'm taking you with me. Prepare to die. Oh, wait, hold on, we're getting a call. This is Diane. I don't know how to defeat Big Boss. Now it's all up to you. Solid Snake. Who's Diane? She actually is someone who can help you out. But we just have to talk to her. I want to tell you, never mind. Be careful. Okay. So, I have to use a rocket launcher? Is that what it said?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, so rocket launcher on Big Boss.
She then attempts to say she loves Solid Snake.
Because all women love Solid Snake. Okay. Yes! We did it! Big Boss is destroyed! He's dead! We did it, Andrea! Okay, I think it's the far left.
After, let's see.
Make sure.
Use the crates to protect.
Okay, I know that it's not
body
the middle.
After the fight, smoke some cigarettes to give yourself more time to escape.
Hold on. Yeah, I forgot that we could do that. So if you actually have the cigarettes on, it can reduce the amount of time the timer goes down.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So, this game encourages you to smoke. This is Solid Snake. The Metal Gear has been destroyed. Operation 313 is a success. No big deal. Job done, that's all. I'm going back now. Over. Wait, what? What are you doing? This is Radio KNK. We have a special news flash. Today, before sunrise, a large earthquake was recorded in the vicinity of Galsburg, South Africa. That's where we are. Presenting the staff of Metal... Oh, so this is the interesting way that they did the credits. Is they put it in the codec. So, there you go, Andrea. You have now gone through your first Metal Gear game. So, final thoughts on it?
It was fine, you know.
Did you like the reveal that the big boss, our boss, was the end villain? He was the guy that was going to use Metal Gear to destroy the world? He was the guy who took all those hostages, including Gray Fox?
Oh my goodness. It was a strange game.
Are you happy that you've seen it?
I mean, yeah, I was.
And I guess the other question that a lot of people want to ask you is, are you willing to continue?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, so, unfortunately we've got one more MSX game to take on, and I think you ought to see that one too, because, you know, like you and me, we like to see how game series evolve.
Oh, yeah.
And that one actually had a lot of changes added to it. But, wow, we beat that in 10 minutes.
Well, that's good.
We beat that in 10 freaking minutes. I love the game. I like, if you're playing the NES version, they changed enough that it's, like, I played that when I was a kid, but as soon as I got my hands on the MSX version, and the first time I did was through an emulator, I believe, it was so much better. It was so much better on the MSX version than it was on NES. And immediately made me very happy with these
Why
two
is
games.
that?
What was that?
Why was that?
Why was what?
That it was so much better on one versus the NES.
Because the NES wasn't as powerful as the MSX computer.
Oh.
And so they had to cut down a lot of the plot. Or a lot of the game's mechanics and things like that. For example, you remember how we started off in like a port? You don't start that way in the NES Metal Gear. You actually parachute in.
Oh, really?
They had to cut out characters from it. They had to cut out things like this codec sequence, because they were just too complex for NES cartridges at the time. So, wait. Can you hear me, Solid Snake? I'm not dead. Someday, I'll get even with you. Someday, we will meet again. Was that Big Boss?
Special item not used.
So here's another thing that can happen. This is actually, in my opinion, like one of the earliest concepts of speedrunning, is that you see the codename at the bottom? Obviously, we got a codename of deer. That's not good. But what they're referencing is foxhound rings. So, like, you can play through this game again, and you're encouraged to, so you can eventually earn the title of Fox. So there is replay value to this game, where a lot of people have argued with me, saying, no, there isn't. Yeah, there totally is, because then you can get the ranking of Fox, and even in some speed runs, they will rush through the game, but they will do all of the requirements to make sure that they get the code rank of Fox. Or, I can't remember if it was Snake or Fox in this one. I think it was Fox.
So there's only just 2 code names?
No. There were tons of code names, but the only 2 that are well-known amongst Foxhound are Snake, which is the second highest rank, and Fox, which is the highest rank. Basically, what Snake means is that you can do missions solo.
Yeah.
And you could do the missions like this, where they are on-site procurement and all that. Fox is you are the ultimate covert operative. Nobody stands next to you. kind of thing. That's why Gray Fox is the only person in all of Foxhound to ever obtain the rank Fox. And that's like his importance to the plot, is that he is the only one that has ever obtained the rank of Fox, and therefore is like one of the greatest soldiers ever in this. And this is something that you'd have to get used to in the original Metal Gear, in the Metal Gear universe, is elite soldiers are praised above all else. So like somebody who has obtained a rank of Fox is prestigious, especially as a covert operative. So what are you looking at? The ranks?
Oh, I was just seeing if I could find.
Yeah, I can't remember all the ranks. And I think these are only the ranks for the original Metal Gear, because some of these don't actually even
Let's see.
carry over. Some of them got removed. But let's see. I think at the bottom. Oh no. So these are the ones. So this is obviously how you could tell that it was way off. So the hard mode was Fox, but the extreme difficulty that they eventually added in later, they gave the Big Boss rank. But they don't even have a Snake rank, if you notice.
Yeah.
They don't have a Snake rank. So later on, they kind of added that, you know, just because Solid Snake wasn't Gray Fox, he still was an awesome operative in and of his own right.
Tasmanian Devil.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, totally. They made up a bunch of ranks. That's why a lot of them never made it.
Rank 1, be spotted no more than 5 times and killed no more than 25 enemies.
Yep, which I obviously didn't do. All right, so we beat that game in 10 minutes.
Well, there's deer.
What rank did I get, honestly?
That would be 5.
So...
5 would be saved more than 80 times.
But I didn't save more than 80 times. I saved 8. Whoa. Hold on. Rank 6. Finish the game in over 18 hours. Achieve 2 requirements from ranks 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Interesting.
And I know a lot of people are irritated at the fact that we didn't go with Solid. A lot of people know Metal Gear Solid. And the reason I want to do these first 2 games is more selfish than anything else. I want to show you them to see if you agree with me that Kojima, if he ever gets the opportunity, he should remake them into a 3D world. Because these would be amazing stories to be able to tell. And yes, a lot of people can say, like, well, you've technically seen Metal Gear 2 if you've seen Metal Gear Solid, because a lot of things carry over. But no, they're all different. They're all unique. And so at that point, like, yeah, you can have certain things carry over from mission to mission, but they're always unique and different. So what are we going to do with the rest of the stream, man? Because, like, 10 minutes, it's a little too early to cut things short.
Might as well go into Bloodborne.
We're going to go into Bloodborne, guys, because we actually have something else planned for tomorrow. Because you guys have spoken. Apparently, a lot of people loved that you were playing Melody of Memory.
Oh, yeah?
And it was like, oh my gosh, she got to play something so that Drak could pay attention to us in the chat. And no, I love and appreciate you guys too. So let's see here. You know, I'm actually going to do a quick social media thing just to bring people up to speed, because there are Bloodborne fans that were not interested in Metal Gear. Let's see. Metal Gear is done. So if people need to take a bathroom break or anything like that, feel free to do so. Okay. Let me just put this up here. One. Okay. Tonight I am advertising the YouTube stream. I'm actually going to make it a habit to advertise different streams from time to time, just so that people can, from the various platforms, can check us out. So let's see. I just got a message for somebody. You should show her Metal Gear 2 tonight. I mean, we could. I could quickly show you Metal Gear 2, but up to you, hon. Like, if you want to see some of the changes that happened after Metal Gear 2, because believe it or not, there was a huge time gap between Metal Gear 1 and 2. Hideo actually didn't know if he was going to make Metal Gear 2, so.
Either way.
Maybe in a little bit. Maybe in a little bit, because I've already got Bloodborne going, and so I don't want to necessarily, because I'm also working on this thing, on this post, so I don't want to lie to people, if that makes sense. Let's see. Hold on, what the hell? Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. We'll just go ahead and send this out really fast so that people can join us for more deaths in Bloodborne. Just want to make sure I've got the buttons right. Alright, there we go. No, this is not it. Oh, no. It is. Forsaken Castle Canehurst. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I'd love to see what you guys think of the original Metal Gear games if you played them. A lot of Metal Gear fans haven't. The most they know is that they've watched videos covering their stories, which is kind of sad because they missed out. That's why I believe so strongly that Metal Gear 1 and 2 need to be remade in 3D. Because they had good moments in and of their own right that I would love to see in a 3D context. Alright, we're gonna leave all these Mary Sues to their obvious wielding of knives. Ow. And we're gonna do some more attempts on Martyr Ligarius. Because we are totally ready for that, right? Kind of makes me wish that like a Souls type game of Castlevania existed, because some of these places are just plain gorgeous. Castle Canehurst is one of those examples. Looks really good. Alright, now that we've done this, okay. Let's try out Martyr Ligarius. Now, because people have asked me to play it serious a little bit, I am going to do so. I am going to get quiet and actually concentrate. So, I promise. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to beat the boss, because I know a lot of people love to see us beat the boss. So here we go. Attempt number 1 on Martyr Ligarius. Whoa!
Hopefully we'll have some good luck on stunning him.
Ow. I don't know how that didn't kill me, but...
Well, I'm surprised it didn't.
Me too, to some extent. Ah! Screw you.
You shall not pass!
Well, that's what he'd like you to think. Alright. Yeah, big explosion. Yeah, baby! Gotcha!
Destroy his sword!
Is that what I have to do?
It'll at least get rid of all the extra attacks.
Okay. Ow!
Oh!
He's like, I see your butt crack. I'ma smash it.
Hulk smash!
Not that kind of smash, but okay. It's more like the let me smash. So hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving weekend and are all equally loathing the fact that you have to go back to work.
Are we all?
At least during this gap between Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's the thing I think a lot of people dread.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Especially if you work in retail. Or like if you work at a grocery store or something like that. Because these have got to be hard-ass times to work. I can't remember when we did it. How hard they were. I remember the movie theater and how bad it was. Which was surprising to me. That so many people went to go see movies on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I had always thought the theaters were closed on those days.
I guess not.
Because national holiday. And no. I still remember the one time I worked Christmas Eve. I remember specifically because you gave me a copy of Two Towers. You dropped it off of my work. But they wouldn't let me see you. I was too busy seating people. Or what was it? Two Towers? It might not have been Two Towers that you gave me.
I don't think so. I don't
Maybe
even
like Minority Report or something like that. I don't know.
I don't even remember.
Okay, quiet time. Drak, be concentrating.
Yes, let's get done with this freaking guy. Oh, you should have hit him with your gun.
Backseat gaming. Don't make me pull out the jokes for my brother from another mother. Down in front! She can provide commentary to you guys, but it's just like, It's not my fault, okay? Yes, I missed that one, because I didn't have the timing right. So somebody did actually want to ask you if you've been playing Melody of Memory all weekend.
Surprisingly, no.
No, it's worse. She's been playing Union Cross. Andrea, you're addicted. Put down your phone.
No, I haven't.
This is an intervention from your darling husband.
I haven't played that. I've been playing WoW. Actually, I've been
Yeah, you and I have been playing Shadowlands. Which, I'm having kind of a mixed response to. Like, I love a lot of the features of Shadowlands, but the story so far is kind of... eh. Like, I can definitely tell you that the better story was written in the previous expansion for some points. And even in other expansions,
Well, have
too.
you gone through Nardraxis?
I started it. I started Maldraxxus. I finished up Bastion.
Well, yeah, I know you finished that.
I started up Maldraxxus, but no, I haven't started it up completely. But I'll tell you, Bastion was boring. It's absolutely boring.
Isn't that the one you'd have to go for your
If I want to optimize it, yes. I would have to become a blueberry. Oh, I had the timing right.
Ow!
Well, that went boom in my face.
I hope I don't hear more Melody dropping her binkies.
By the way, you guys won't share this with my daughter, right? I got some more BINKYs.
Oh, really?
And they're downstairs, just in case. They can only be used if she loses all of her, again.
Or ruins them.
Or ruins them. Technically, she shouldn't even be on them right now, but we have to wait until we can disincentivize her. There we go. I'll tell you one comment that I do actually kind of laugh at now that we've been doing streaming for a couple of years. Is around this time of the year, it's like, why aren't you playing any Christmas games? Oh, you suck!
Ow!
I got pain. Guys, there really isn't any Christmas games.
No, not really.
They're Christmas-themed levels.
I'd be going playing like maybe some of the Harry Potter games for around this time of year.
And this is kind of around the time that they'd come out.
Go play through 1 and 2 again.
Mr. Potter, our new celebrity.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. For me, it's more of a concept of just because like you're playing the Harry Potter games out of nostalgia,
Yeah.
And that's just what happens to me at Christmas time. Is like I dig out like a lot more wholesome franchises like Mario and things like that.
Well, yeah.
That my family and me would sit and play together. Zelda, especially. For some reason, December's like a Zelda month for my family. Mostly because, like, in the last couple of years, we've had Zelda releases happening around November or December. And then my sister would come over and my older brother would show her the new Zelda, and she'd be like, okay, now I have to buy a Wii for only this game.
That's funny.
Some people might call that a waste of money. I do not, because that's what she wants. And I mean, if you're going to buy a game console, shouldn't you just buy what you want?
Then people will say, but Drak!
Ah!
Why wouldn't you buy PS5?
Because there's nothing out on it yet.
Yeah, but so it would waste their money buying a Wii for one game?
If you're going to play that game endlessly, no. I know people who only keep their original PlayStations because of the original Diablo 1 and 2. They just play it endlessly. They love playing it. When they get bored with it, they go and watch some TV or something like that, and then eventually they come back to it. There are speedrunners that eat, sleep, and play whatever 8-bit game, or eat, sleep, and breathe whatever 8-bit game they're trying to master.
Yeah.
To each their own, as far as I'm concerned. But if you're asking me why I'm not putting down $500 for a new console, it's because there isn't enough out. Doesn't mean I'm right and you're wrong.
Oh, yeah.
To me, the $500 isn't worth it yet.
How could they be hitting you when you're up high
They're
on the...
screeching. And they're putting a curse on me. I don't know what that does, but... it's driving me crazy, I'll tell you that much. And yes, I would play Castlevania games during the holidays. Why not?
Oh, you forgot your blood echoes.
What do I care? There's only, like, 0 blood echoes on it.
Oh, okay.
This is one of those times where running and getting my body kind of isn't worth it.
True.
But yeah, like, the holidays are just nostalgia for me. That's why that's kind of why we did things like Mario last year.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's nostalgia, and this is kind of the time to play stuff like that and just have fun. We've spent most of the year getting into serious stories, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. No! Damn it!
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, he hit me, technically. Screw you. Ow! I know, I missed an opportunity, but...
Ooh, heal.
Oh no!
Ah!
Right at phase 2. Hey, at least I'm getting to phase 2 more consistently now. This guy's a hard bugger. He really is. There's a complication to him. There we go. So I know one thing that I want to get into tonight because a few people have been asking. We'll cover it in more depth in the podcast, but people have been wondering if I saw YouTube's new policy. I try religiously not to look at anything that YouTube's doing, but I know what you're talking about. So YouTube will put in a new policy basically saying that even if you are a small YouTuber with not enough subscribers to do the partner program, or you've been banned from it or anything like that, YouTube now retains the right to monetize your videos even though you can't. And keep 100% of the profit from it. Man. YouTube just likes kicking its creators in the privates, don't they?
Hello, game 4456. How are we all doing?
We're doing good.
We are doing fine.
Yeah, YouTube knows when to kick its creators in the teeth, doesn't it? As far as my reaction to it, I'm not surprised when YouTube does crap like this anymore. I really am not. Okay, quiet time, and then I'll get back into it. Quiet time. Let's concentrate.
Oh, it's fancy attack. Ow.
That's the thing that more irritates
Oh,
me. He just wrecked his own throne.
I know, that's really sad.
I'm sorry, buddy, but you deserve that.
Ow.
Jeez, eat that big explosion in the face.
It's like just picking and choosing your attacks. Oh!
Start attacks. Okay. So yeah, I know a few people who are already saying that they're going to leave YouTube because they're officially done with, like, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. As far as us, people aren't going to like my opinion on this, but I've thought long and hard about it. And I'm irritated by it, but I'm also not surprised at this point. I don't have respect for YouTube. I don't have respect for what they do for their creators. So at that point, I've already kind of made my plans in response to that. Yeah, we do the streaming, and that's fun. And we do the podcast, and that's fun. But we do it under the expectation we're not gonna make any monetization off of it. I've not played this before. I think I'll have to get it. Well, good for you, man. I hope you enjoy it. If you have a PS5, it's on PS5 now.
Oh, do they have this on PS5?
It's digital. And I think it's just the PS4 version that they brought over. I have heard that they're doing like an upscaled Bloodborne, but fucking hell, really? Screw you. So yeah, I'm not gonna like up and leave YouTube, but I'm not really paying that much attention to YouTube anymore. So I can't really say like that things are gonna change. I have the RSS feed for the podcast, and I have considered whether or not our next anime podcast should go there. I have considered that. And I still haven't come up with an answer yet, but I will say, guys, I am leaning towards RSS only. Because, like, YouTube doesn't give two fucks. They will monetize it regardless, and I will not get a dime out of my hard work. So, at that point, I'd much rather send it somewhere else under the prospect of getting new viewers than hand it over to YouTube. I'd probably put it on YouTube a month later after I've gained everything that I can from it. And a lot of people would be like, money grabber, blah, blah, blah. No, I work my ass off on these things. And if I can get any kind of inkling of monetization, I want to do that because I work hard on them. Like, this is what I continue to do. I work to refine my craft. So, you could call that being cheapo or being greedy. But I just, respectfully, I don't see it that way. Thank you for incentivizing me to... That is twice now. He has broken his own chair.
Jeez.
And of course, the one time that I go in for the kill, and that's when he does the sight swing.
I know, it's like whenever he does that, you have usually a high chance.
Oh my gosh, really? Always when you don't expect it. I'm getting better at that.
Oh!
Whoa, that was a new one.
Run away! Oh, you should have tried your attack or your gun.
Come on.
Right away!
Whew. Okay, phase 2.
Don't fall off! Oh.
Twice now, I've fallen off the roof. I'm getting better at his mechanics, though. I finally figured out that if he sends out all those little skulls, if you just go in front of it, for some reason it acts like invincibility frames, and you don't take damage. Now we just got to figure out that new sight swing. All right. There we go. So yeah, if anything, the streams are not going to be affected. The podcast probably will be. I've already decided with the retro reviews when they start up, they're not going to YouTube right off. Because F YouTube. Like, for as much hard work as I'm putting into those, no. They'll go somewhere else. Oh, and also I have no problem also announcing this because of recent conversations and because I am always looking for a better solution. I haven't put it up on my YouTube channel yet, but you guys can now find me on Parler. Yes, I officially decided to go to the free speech Twitter because the most recent deal of James Arnold Taylor getting called out for sharing his opinion on an alt-right conspiracy site. I'm sorry, guys, but the opposite argument can be made of Twitter, that it's an alt-left environment at this point. So I've gone around the bend, Andrea. I have decided to make a Parler account, so you guys can check me out at Drak2326 on Parler.
I never heard of that one.
It's recent. I think it was made this year. So it's basically a free speech equivalent of YouTube. Or,
Twitter?
Twitter. Because Twitter isn't free speech anymore. They are free speech unless they disagree. Ow, jeez. Ah! Okay. Bam! Hi! There we go. How you liking the PS5? I'm getting mine today. We don't have one. So I'm glad that you're excited, but I'm not getting one yet. Whoa! That was experimental. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, we haven't gotten one yet.
Nope. No real reason to until next year. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Ow!
I still got hit from this distance.
Get ready to shoot him! Dang!
Once I get hit, Andrea, I can't do anything.
Run away!
Oh, that hurt.
Dang.
Yeah, it kind of wrecks my timing when you do that. Yeah, unfortunately, we have not gotten the PS5 or the Series X. I know that it is the deal on Twitch and on YouTube to be an early adopter. I did that last generation, and didn't really work out so well. I regretted it because even though, like, we didn't get it the year, we got it a year later. We got the PS4 then. We actually got the Wii U when those came out. And there just wasn't a whole lot to play on it. Even after that second year, there really wasn't anything. on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh, wonderful. My vials didn't replenish. But yes, we will probably get a PS5 first. There just isn't a whole lot on the Series X I'm excited for yet. I mean, I can't even really think of one. Maybe Gears, but we need to play the other games before I make that call. I'm not a Halo fan. If I was going to get the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I probably would for Xbox. Because, in my opinion, Mass Effect plays better on Xbox. Diamond Ryan wishes that we would get Dark Souls 3 on Xbox, but I'm just not there. I don't know if I want to do that. Damn it! Just... There we go. Alright, did it. Oh, there we go. Whoa, okay. So he's in phase 2 now. Whoa! Okay, cool.
Heal up while you're...
Whoa! Well, he got one hit off on me.
Oh!
Yeah, I was trying to get that sword. That was half, though. That was half.
I wonder if you shot him a couple of times when he's doing those shooting out those skulls. I wonder if it will kind of stop his attack, but not like.
Well, which ones do you mean? The big one or the little ones?
Whatever ones, and I wonder if it.
The big ones can't be anything can be done with them.
But maybe
I already tried.
Like with the little ones, you could probably stop his attack at least.
I can't stop it. I've tried.
Well, not stun him, but
No, I can't stop it. Once he starts that motion, he will do the attack. The only thing that I've noticed that I can stop is the like manually waving around his scythe. Any of the spells that he casts, once he goes into the motion, he has to complete it. What's really sad is we have no blood vials. I might have to go and do some farming. I might have to do some farming. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Yep. Jeez.
Yeah, just run off.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and run off again, because I've done that before. And I also want to just quickly re-emphasize, just because I'm not doing anything, like I'm not leaving YouTube. In fact, I'd much rather just sit here and continue to be a thorn in the side of YouTube. I'm not getting on the case of those who are choosing to leave. That's entirely their call. And frankly, they have good reason. I'm just not going to let YouTube deter me anymore. Right in the face. See, he will still execute it.
Don't get so close to the edge.
Telling you that I shouldn't remain on my seat because I'll only need the edge.
What was that joke from?
That was like an 80s, 90s thing. Don't pay for the whole seat because all you'll need is the edge. Alright, I'm gonna go farm a little bit because we have no blood vials. Virtually no blood vials. Actually, I probably have a bunch of blood gems. We'll just cash those in and get some more. Return to the hunter's dream. Okay, so... Here we go. Okay, so...
I broke my gem
That'll do it.
with my bare hands.
Did that use up all of them? It did. Oh, I guess I only had one of them. My bad. Okay. So... let's do this really fast. Purchase items. I can only purchase 14 of them. You suck. Okay. Well, then I'll just use this one. Hopefully this covers the remaining ones. There we go. Now we're maxed in blood vials again. No, I don't want to go to Bergenworth. There we go. Now I really kind of wish I'd gotten that blunderbuss because a lot of people have recommended it to me. Unfortunately, I don't have it. And I don't think I can purchase it. If I could, I'd totally put down the Blood Echoes to get it. Oh. But speaking of nostalgia, so here's the thing. We actually have a bunch of nostalgia planned for this month. It means that some stories might get halted a little bit, just because we want to have that nostalgic glory. But I can already tell you guys that one thing we're going to do, because we're getting so much time in Bloodborne tonight, I think it's time for us to resume our journey in Mario Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
And this time we don't have to move a sensor bar around.
We're going to start over from scratch.
On the Switch. On the Switchy-me-switch. I'm excited, honestly. I am.
Yep.
I'm still disappointed that it's just Galaxy and not Galaxy 2, but...
Well, I thought you said Galaxy 2 might come as a DLC.
I'm guessing it might. I'm hoping it might. Let's clarify. I'm hoping it might.
Because that would be great.
Oh. It also might be fun to, you know, finally make good on the beat 'em up we've been promising for forever. Playing some Streets of Rage 4 or something else. Playing some beat 'em ups, hon. Some old school frickin' beat 'em ups. You remember when those were the craze?
Uh-huh.
Screw you. Having all of those explode in your face. It's like bullets in your face.
That sucks that this one doesn't have like a summon you can use.
I don't think I want one. I'm liking this.
You're liking it?
Yes! Nobody wants to admit this, but the most fun that you have in a lot of cases is when you're experimenting with a new boss. I mean, does it get annoying when you hit that wall enough times? Sure! But it just makes the victory all the more sweet when you actually do down them. It's like WoW bosses. Like, you could take a while to figure them out. That's great. Eventually you'll beat them. And the high fives will be done, and everybody will be screaming in Vent or Discord. These days it'd be Discord. But that's kind of what I equate these games to, is like a solo version of downing raid bosses. In some cases, they kind of are. I mean, geez, I'm even trying to think. Like, if we got a PS5 today, like, what would we get? Demon Souls Remake, that happened. Miles Morales, but we couldn't play it.
Well, we could. I mean...
But you haven't seen 2018.
Well, isn't it not, like, connected?
They are. Did you miss the end of Metal Gear? Yes, Shiro. Unfortunately, you did. We beat it in like 10 minutes. We were that close to the end. We
Yep.
probably should have just gone extra that one night and just beat it. But no, we did it. We did it. We did it.
Yep, we beat Metal Gear.
We beat Metal Gear. And Andrea's already said that yes, she probably will want to take on Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. But we're going to do that later. Damn it. Bam!
Ow! Come on, get away from the wall. Oh, that would have been a great opportunity.
Okay. Bam! Oh, jeez! My weapon's at risk?
Probably don't get near it when you're so close when he strikes it down. Might. Whoa!
Damn it!
Well, we gotta go repair your weapon.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, if this thing had broken, it would have been pointless because we wouldn't be doing any damage to him. We'd have to switch over to the spear, and that wouldn't do as much. Okay, well, let's take care of this first. I think we're going to need new vials, too. Damn it. Every time I get better. You can't say that I'm not getting better. Andrea's just mad that I'm not doing with pixel perfect precision.
I'm not saying that.
There we go. How you doing, Jiro? Okay, let's see if this is going to be enough to... Oh my gosh, I can actually get it. Oh, for 1,700 blood echoes. You know what? That actually might be worth it. Let's do it. Okay, we'll get that. Hunter's Blunderbuss. Let's mess around with that. Okay. That's right.
Doing pretty good. My vacation is over today.
No! Sorry, man. I really am. Vacations around this time of year are, like, amazing to me. Okay, with the remaining ones, I'm going to see if I can upgrade the blunderbuss. Fortify a weapon. Well, first of all, repair weapon. 800 blood echoes. Jeez. It may be just me, but it's more expensive in this one.
Can we do any upgrades for us? Or?
No.
No, not yet.
No, we need like 15,000 blood echoes to do it. So out of all the Souls games in this, which is the hardest for you? Dark Souls 2, just because it's hard to be hard. This is actually a lot easier.
Welcome,
I don't know why I talked to her.
Good. May you?
This isn't that hard compared to, I'd say it was easier than Dark Souls, but that's because of the simplicity of it. I don't have to worry about gathering up all this gear and these armor pieces. I could just worry about the weapons, and I'm okay with it. I think more emphasis in this game was put towards the horror aspect than the RPG aspect. And so I think that was a good decision. I've also heard Sekiro has kind of the same premise. It does have RPG aesthetics, but it's more built into the atmosphere of the game. And I kind of like that concept. I like what Dark Souls provides as an RPG, but I also like when we divert from the formula a little bit and just kind of emphasize atmosphere instead of making sure that you have all of the gear and you've min-maxed to extremes.
She's looking at those things look like those corpse brides.
Yep, pretty much. Crap, now I'm thinking of the Corpse Bride song. Can't even remember its lyrics. All I remember is the jazzy skeleton going, "Hit it, boys." We've even got some other nostalgia for you guys coming soon. I'm waiting for it to get here. We might start that too.
What about you, Jiro? What nostalgic thing are you gonna do around this Christmas season?
Okay. Drak, be quiet time. Drak, work on boss time.
Yep. Maybe watch some older anime. I need to finish this one called Here and There and Back Again. That's cool. Yeah, we were talking about what game series we be playing, you know, around the Christmas season for nostalgic. Ow. Also, I tried playing DS3 after not playing it for a while, and it
Dark
was
Souls
stuff. Yeah, I know.
Just making sure that things explode in my face.
Ow.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I've heard that Dark Souls 3 is on par with the original Dark Souls. But with elements that they learned from Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2. So, and I've heard it's a toss-up for a lot of Dark Souls fans as to which one's better, Dark Souls 1 or 3. 2 is got its own niche audience, and you guys can have it. Watch some older anime. That might be fun. I technically haven't watched Witch Hunter Robin this year. Or Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm going to watch that again. One of these days, I will convince Andrea to do a podcast on Yu Yu Hakusho. I will do it. You giggle. I'm going to do it. I'm going to convince you to do it. You are my Keiko. So at that point, you must know who Keiko Yukimura is. Yeah, all right. Da-da-da-da-da. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo, boo-ba-doo-doo. Excuse me. Escaflowne is another good one too. Yes and no. I can't deal with the Funimation dub.
I cannot wait until The World Ends With You.
You're gonna be waiting a while.
I know, comes.
Yeah, I can deal with the original dub. I have that DVD, but I tried watching it on the Funimation app, and they changed a lot of voices, and it just doesn't sound the same. They even reread some lines, and it's just like, no, I kind of don't like this.
Try and get behind him.
He won't let you.
I have the DVD Blu-ray with the original dub.
Yeah, same here. Well, I have the DVD, not the Blu-ray. Which, strangely enough, still works in the codecs of most of my players, so...
It's a trap!
It's a trap! Eat.
How come your thing won't give you health back if you get it?
Because it's only supposed to... So, okay, do you see that yellow bar that happens? That's the health I can regenerate. If I hit him within a certain amount of time, then I can regenerate it. If I don't, I lose it permanently.
Oh.
It's like a fighting game. Yeah, I'd have to watch the DVD version of Escaflowne, because I don't like the Funimation dub. I still need to go and watch season 4 of Food Wars, which apparently is the final season. And I think I've only done like half of it. And I still need to go watch season 4 of My Hero. I got crap to do, is what I'm saying. I still haven't even finished season 1 of Mandalorian. And somebody spoiled Baby Yoda's name for me today.
Well,
Apparently we learn it in the most recent episode. And people are not happy about it. And I'm going to be honest, without spoiling it, I don't see the problem. I honestly don't see the problem. Especially after reading an article from Filoni basically saying that Baby Yoda's name was decided very early on.
yeah, so...
If they came up with it last minute, then fine. I guess you got an argument. But if they came up with it like during development and they stuck with it, I don't care. Good on Jon Favreau.
Yeah, so I don't see why.
The main argument that I've seen from a lot of people is that it sounds weird. And to that, I guess my counter-argument would be, congratulations, he's alien. It's supposed to sound weird. I hate when people spoil stuff for people that don't watch things right away. No kidding.
You need to finish the first season, then.
I don't have time.
You have time to watch other things.
Yes.
And what's wrong with not finding time to watch?
Because some things are not that easy to watch when you have little girls at home.
You've been watching probably some anime stuff. You could just substitute it with Mandalorian.
I mean, like, sit down and watch it.
Oh, and you had time to watch some episodes of Rise of the Shield Hero.
I did.
And you couldn't use that time to watch Mandalorian.
No, I could not.
That's not a good excuse.
Say what you want. Yeah!
I'm surprised you got that.
I am so surprised I got that. All right.
Priorities. Anime is greater than Mandalorian.
Thanks, Shiro. Ow.
Figure out how to backstab him.
Wish I could.
Oh yeah, didn't you, when you backstab him, didn't you have to hold down something to make it happen?
I don't remember. Nope.
Wow, he just ran fast.
He did. That was like out of Ringu. Boom! I gotta stab you and I gotta heal. What is up with that, mofo?
Should've shot him.
I did try. Whoa!
Run away!
No! I went right into his sight. No! I'm getting better though. I'm getting better.
Backstab can be performed by holding R2, charging up with your heavy attack, and releasing it into the back of an enemy.
Okay.
The enemy will be briefly staggered.
I don't know how that's gonna work on Martyr.
Allowing you to position yourself directly behind it and press R1, performing the backstab.
I don't know how that's gonna work with Martyr, but okay.
Well, it's possible.
For an expert player, maybe. I am far from expert.
I thought you were an expert, man.
People who play this consistently. I'm good. I'm not great.
I know.
Trust me, I've been humbled. There are people who can game better than me. I'm happy just having my little corner. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. We started at 7:30, didn't we?
Pretty close to that.
Yeah.
It was. I think it came in about 7:20 or.
We're gonna be quiet. Presume that Andrew didn't see that.
You fell.
I did.
You fell.
It's Dark Souls 2 all over again. Ah, screw it. That happened in Dark Souls 1 as well. Boom. Okay. You want to know one anime I haven't watched in a while? Blue Gender. Not sure if I can anymore. That series will mess with your brain. Especially now that I think about it, that the voice of Goku is Leary Rapist Dude in Blue Gender.
Blue Gender.
Yes.
That was tough.
There you go. I retrieved my blood echoes for all the good it did. There we go. One time was enough. The beginning was rough. Blue Gender? I would say the ending was rough. The ending is rough. Far more than the beginning, at least in my opinion. Okay. Here we go, everybody. I mean, I got one off. Well, I got a powered up slash off, but I don't know if it was a backstaboo because it didn't stun him.
I think you would have to practice on one to see the animation.
We only discovered how to front staboo on a boss, so... Okay. For a second there, I thought that read 9:55. I'm like, it's that late? Mother effer. Can't possibly be that late. As much as I'd like to talk Plato with all of you, I'm going to politely decline.
Oh my gosh.
That'll kill me. Or, Outlaw Star. I haven't watched that in a while. Or Big O. Big O's kind of hard for me now. Because I kind of only want to watch Season 1. Season 2 kind of hurts Big O overall. Been a while since I watched Bebop. That might be something that I will do, is I'll go watch classic Bebop, because fuck the Netflix one. I actually did watch something recently, so I guess I could talk about that. So I finally decided to pick up the War for Cybertron Siege Netflix series.
Stop screaming in my ear!
They won't stop. They can't stop. So yeah, I watched it. It's like 6 episodes long, and it's basically a gritty reboot of Transformers. I have mixed feelings about it. There's some things that they did well. There's a lot they didn't, because I mean, do you really need to gritty up Transformers? The story itself was pretty gritty. And I love the fact that the director thinks it's the first time it's ever been done. Transformers Prime? Beast Machines? Grittying up Transformers has been done. But overall, my thoughts on it are, it's good. At least good enough that I want to see the next section that is literally coming out at the end of December. So I'll check that out, but basically I'm holding its feet to the fire. If it doesn't perform this time around, then F it.
Stop holding things to the fire.
I will continue to. I got the heal. Oh man, it would be so cool if I could push him over.
Could you imagine and you got the automatic win and you're
Oh,
like,
that'd be great, wouldn't it?
how come you can fall off but he can't? That's cheap. Oh,
I kept backing into it.
should not be fighting. Out there.
You do it!
I'm not good.
Then don't criticize! You do the best with what you got. You shouldn't be fighting on half health there. Do you see how many blood vials I have?
Only 4? What the heck?
Yeah, because I've been nuking through them. I'm sure I'm going to hear back, don't yell at your wife like that. I'm not yelling at her. Trust me, if I was yelling, she'd know. Okay, that'll work. Okay, after this, we've got a farm. It's either that or Drak's got to sell some stuff. He would be on the couch, lol. Yeah, probably. Is there anything worthwhile that I could sell? Not really. You could sell a lot of these, but that's about it. Yep, after this attempt, we're probably gonna have to farm. If I don't beat him. I haven't been sent to. Thankfully, I haven't been sent to the couch yet. At least not for those reasons.
No, only when our daughter has been sick.
Yep.
She takes.
But I volunteered for that. Because she likes mommy when she's sick, and she wants mommy to be close to her. And I knew that. And I gave up my side of the comfortable bed. Okay. Let's see if we can race through. Oh my gosh. Ow. No! Oh, you suck! Run up, run up, run up, run up, run up. Run up, run up, run up, run up, run up, run up. Alright. This'll have to do. I have to start Ligarius on half health. Only problem is he nukes me. I might actually have to level up too, because this is actually the one Souls game where leveling up is a thing. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
It's like Roadrunner and Coyote.
Holds up a sign. Oh, drat. Too bad.
There was a coworker that showed me this one little thing about, like, someone put in a post or something about, you know, you have to stand here on this X, you know, for the social distancing. Yeah. But she puts a post. No way. I've seen too many Roadrunner cartoons to know not to stand on the X.
Damn right. I learned from the Bugs Bunny School of Survival. By the way, can I just say for the record, I'm getting tired of social distancing. Mm-hmm. Nobody follows it. Nobody! I've had people, like, literally step in front of me. I'm like, hey! If I have to socially distance, so do you! The only time I have ever seen social distancing adequately enforced is when I'm at work. And that's it! And even then they kind of get it wrong. I mean, for crying out loud, you're in the medical profession. You can't be 6 feet away from people to give them a shot.
No.
Yeah, you have to use, like, this really, really big thing longer.
This big, long needle.
I was gonna say, like, just a really long extendo arm. I know, I just did a Futurama joke. Behold, my friends, the thing longer!
Oh, remember that, what was it, Trauma Center? I can't remember what that game was. That for Wii?
Yes. I can't remember if its sequel came out for Wii, though.
At the grocery. I purposely put the cart in the back of me, otherwise people want breathe on your back.
They what on your back?
Oh, I guess he purposely...
Oh, they want to breathe on your back? Well, that's creepy. Like, I could see teenagers doing that. Just because they're teenagers and they don't know better. That's still stupid, but... Unfortunately, I'm going to side with the teenagers a little bit because they kind of know how stupid the system is and how much it's really not being followed. You know what I mean? Like, stand right behind you. Yeah. Some people could make the argument that I've done that, but it's only because, like, the person behind me is already pushing the issue. See, I don't know how you do it.
Hello, Rising Sun.
Yep, Drak blames everyone but himself. Yes, I do, because sometimes it's everybody else's fault, not mine.
I think no idea of the context.
Oh, I've had that happen. I don't know if you have, but like in the store where you have that one person who's incredibly annoyed and they won't even follow that. They'll just be like, no, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. It's like, dude, I appreciate your candor, but you standing and breathing down my neck is not going to make the line at the grocery store move any faster. Or the one that actually irritates me is the overly timid people who will not move forward because they see like people talking, and so they're like, "Well, I have to monitor social distancing." I'm like, "Just go, just go." They're gonna be talking. It's okay. Or weird college students, but those are the good type of people. No, college students, I'm thoroughly convinced are not the good type of people anymore.
Really?
I haven't, like, aside from a few people that I went to school with, I have not met a college student who wasn't a fucking lemming.
Jeez, this guy,
Yeah, he's all kinds of punishment right now.
he's like sick and tired of
This is why I like shopping at midnight. We can't even do that now. Like our Walmart used to be open until like they started 24/7 and then they went down to like 2 a.m. Like they'll stay open till 2 a.m. But now they close at 10.
because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
I bet people missed all out on, because of this for Black Friday where they can go at 2 in the morning and
You'd have to ask my sister-in-law on that because she's the one that does that.
yeah, but I can't imagine they would open up for that.
I know some places did because she still did wake up at like 3 to do shopping. And she took her daughters with her. So I know it happened, I just don't know which stores stayed open. That's the only thing I can't confirm to you. God damn it! Be my guest, be my guest. Have some blood upon my blade. Oh. Though they made up for it with online shopping. I heard in-person Black Friday shopping was down a ton. It was, and it was like it wasn't all concentrated in one day. Like Black Friday sales started up, I think, the Monday before. So at that point, you could do that. And no, I can't drink more Sunny D because I don't have enough. I'm trying to make one more attempt before I have to go farm. Sorry. Besides, I'm not drinking Sunny D right now. I'm drinking Kool-Aid because, that's blood, obviously, right? I know what blood looks like. I've watched an Angry Video Game Nerd episode. By the way, is anybody watching, like, the current seasons of AVGN? I haven't yet. I'm waiting until they're all out so I can splurge them. But, I've been liking a lot of what he's doing now with the nerd. I think he has hit or miss episodes, but he was having those for me, like, in the early seasons, too. I've gotten emails about sales all month. Yeah. And aptly enough, none of the sales are anything I want. Well, your Twitch says Metal Gear, so I don't know what game you're playing. Well, because we played Metal Gear for 10 minutes, and then we beat it. I just haven't gone in and changed it, dude. Sorry. There we go. Okay, well, at least I can put in another martyr run. Yeah, I've been looking for sales on PC parts, but they haven't had the proper sales yet. Not even Cyber Monday had them. If I was that close to beating it, I'd just finish it up the previous night. That's kind of what I was saying. I didn't realize how close we were. And yeah, we probably should have just done that. We probably should. I can't remember why we said we weren't going to do it. Probably because it was a school night. But this is how I accidentally streamed for 6 hours Thanksgiving night. Yeah, that's one of the things you can end up doing. By the way, I'm just curious, because I don't think Jiro's playing it. Rising Sun, have you been playing Shadowlands? And if so, what's your take on it so far?
Well, farming time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying Shadowlands.
I'm glad you are. I'm not. Like, okay, so I can't level as fast as everybody else. I just barely finished Bastion, and, oh, jeez. God, that was boring. And also disappointing in a strange way. Because of the fact that they wanted to bring out Uther, and in my opinion, they just didn't use him well at all. Like somebody. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought I saw my camera go down. Like I'm thoroughly convinced that somebody just thought in the writing room, like, we should make Uther a bad guy. Like, huh? How do we do that? But nobody asked that question. How do we do that? And you're like, I don't know, just put him in purple armor and he's evil. Like, that's all the thought that went into it. I'm not saying you can't make Uther evil.
I feel like we'll need to see the rest of the Bastion campaign to understand.
Yes, because a lot of that's in there, but I can already tell you you're not going to get a resolution. I went and did my homework, and all you get to see happen is, well, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it for you. But I was disappointed.
Sounds about right, LOL.
But you had, like, this really cool lore character, and you did nothing with him. You did jack. I would have been happy if you just done something with him, but you didn't.
Seeing some of those big guys in that area made me think of Thanos.
Big guys in what?
Some of those big guys in the area in Bastion look like Thanos.
the big Centurions?
Yeah. They look like Thanos. Or at least one of them did. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I could see where you were going with it, but... And Maldraxxus in my... Like, Maldraxxus' story could be better than Bastion. I just barely started that one up. But right now, it just feels like this was the story process for Maldraxxus. Hey, let's redo the Scourge again. Okay, why? Because we can. Okay. And that's what happened. Because it just feels like Scourge/Legion. Yeah, bringing Uther back and making him a villain could be great. And the villains in Bastion seem like they really have a reason for what they're fighting for. Yeah, but Maldraxxus felt remarkable to me. I will take your word for it, because everything I've seen up until this point is there is literally no difference between Bastion and Maldraxxus, aside from one's angels and one is Scourge. I'm trying very hard not to be a dick about it, but, like... But right now it's just like, okay, yes, the people of Bastion care about service. What do the people of Maldraxxus care about? Service. So they're two sides of the same coin.
Maybe try the charge attack when you're right behind her.
I'm nailing it down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not taking this seriously. I'm just farming.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to finish that zone as soon as I could.
What, Bastion?
Or Maldraxxus.
Oh, unremarkable. Sorry. So, yeah, that's like my issue with it, is that there's no difference between Maldraxxus and Bastion. And what makes it even worse is now that I've done my homework on trying to optimize for Torghast on my Druid, I'm going to be doing Kyrian, and I'm not enthused about that at all. I wanted to finish that zone as soon as I could. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll have that viewpoint, but everything I've seen up until this point says it doesn't get really good until Ardenweald, and then Revendreth is kind of good. Because it's vampires. And I'm just saying this for the record, WoW. You have a vampire zone and you don't make fun of Twilight, you know better. I was surprised, though. I finished Bastion at 55. I'm halfway to endgame, and I've only finished one zone. Ardenweald I liked, and Revendreth impressed me more than I thought it would. Okay. I can already tell you one thing I'm really looking forward to in Revendreth. I can't remember who they're playing, but I know that Simon Templeman and Michael Bell have been brought back to play vampires, and that's appropriate. So they get to play some vampires for the first time since Legacy of Kain. Bam!
You might as well front staboo these.
Easier said than done. There goes all my blood echoes. See, that's going to be disappointing. I really want to do Night Fae on my Druid, but it's not optimal for Feral Guardian to do it. It's more optimal for Balance to do it.
Well, you could go do Balance instead.
Nah, I'm making another Druid to go solely Balance, because that way I don't have to worry about holding so much gear in my backpack. Oh, well, thank you, D-Live. I'm happy about that. We're apparently being featured on the front page of D-Live. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. While we sit here and bitch about WoW. I don't know. I guess I'll have to see what the campaigns hold, because, like, Bastion, I'm not all that impressed with what they did with Uther, and Maldraxxus has a lot of characters that I like that are part of it.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Yeah! Yeah, screw you.
Cheryl. My daughter. Ow.
Ah, there's too many of them in here. But that's kind of ideal if you want to farm, is just have a bunch of things in one room. I don't know. I guess I'll have to see what I think of the remaining worlds, but I can already tell you, as soon as I get alts ready, or as soon as I get to 60, I'm sending alts straight into their company campaigns. I don't even care. Even the intro quest going into the Maw was not as cool as they were hyping it up to be. And part of that is just because, yay, it's another freaking suicide mission. Gee, it's not like we haven't had 2 expansions where we've done suicide missions.
What made it a suicide mission?
Because we would probably not be able to return. And the fact that when we got there, we were overwhelmed, outnumbered, and it, like, all hope was lost. Well, okay, that was Draenor. The Draenor introductory experience. That was the Broken Shore and Legion. So I guess my question is, what makes this different than any of those experiences? And there really isn't a whole lot different. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Great. I don't even have enough Quicksilver bullets to do front stabboos anymore. There we go. Well, that was helpful. I'm gonna go and spend some of this. They just...
The clothing.
Yep. They didn't think that through, did they?
Well,
okay.
Well, if you were playing as a female character...
I don't think it would have mattered either way. I think you'd have that issue. And yeah, so a lot of people are like, oh, Mr. President, oh. Or whatever the Marilyn Monroe line is. Okay. Okay. 11 blood vials. Forsaken Castle Canehurst. And maybe if I play my cards right, I can also buy some bullets. What am I talking about? I'm smoking crack.
Unless you go back to other areas where you can actually get them off of bodies.
That actually might be a good idea.
Instead of... Because I don't think any of these have dropped anything, like any vials or even bullets or anything.
Not really, no.
Because sometimes at least you might
I'll go
be
back
lucky.
to the Forbidden Woods and see if I can gather up some vials and some bullets that way.
At least you can get some off of some.
Yep. Whee! Which one is it? There we go. Well, welcome everybody from D Live. It's very happy to be on the homepage. If you guys don't know me, I'm Drak. This is my wife Andrea. We play games together. We sometimes complain about them. More like I complain about them, and Andrea just sits there and goes, "Yay!"
You complain about.
Well, I don't complain about everything.
Yeah, I know.
Everything. I like Ghost of Tsushima.
And we'll kick some of these bodies.
Quicksilver bullets. Oh!
Jeez, that stupid trap.
Every time.
Ooh, what's on that body?
I'll check in a minute. I'm just having bombs thrown at me.
You missed the whole WoW's thing where you wish you can just loot off of one and body and everything will come to you.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
I remember when that wasn't a thing way back in the day.
Oh, AoE looting?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a pain in the butt.
You had to loot off every single
Especially for, like, transmog runs. That sucked.
You had to loot everything individually.
There we go. Well, at least we're making good bank here.
Oh, I'm also mad at
Funimation because their PS4 app doesn't work right. And doesn't work right on Roku either. Like, we have issues with it. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. This is like, welcome to the club? We got t-shirts. Do me a favor, while I'm farming, go look up a video on how to do that. I blame Drak for those issues. It's not my fault!
Look up what?
Look up how to backstab.
Well, I did tell you that.
No, look it up. See what it looks like.
Oh, you mean on YouTube, okay.
Yes.
I'm like, I swear I did.
What did you think I meant?
How to do it.
Stop interjecting logic here. I'm trying to be mad at you.
Okay, be mad at me.
Well, fine, I will. Seriously, the nerve of this girl. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Ow! That hurt.
The strategy. Okay, this is just on a boss. Just a random boss. Walk toward so you hit him in the back with a charged strong attack.
Okay.
Then I think you have to hit R1 to execute it.
Okay, so screw you. There we go. Lots of Molotov cocktails. just curious. Okay. But I picked up one. I guess it just goes in the ether? I don't know.
Yeah, the backstab. Hold R2, attack, then hit R1. But I think you have to be. But I think you have to be directly at their back to make it successful.
I'll take your word for it.
So just out of curiosity, maybe if you were able to successfully hit it, I wonder when he's hitting his staff down, if he did it then, and maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Purchase items.
But if Drak blames everyone for his problems, I'll blame Drak for all my problems.
Wait, Drak, you're in Utah, right? Yes, I am. Are you going to ask me about the monolith? I don't know anything about the monolith. Aside from, I'm kind of surprised that Ric Flair hasn't come out to visit the monolith. Because that just seems like a perfect thing to have happen, is have his music happen right next to the monolith.
Bum, bum.
Bum, 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 bum. Which is Ric Flair's theme. That's why I can never listen to the Graduation theme anymore, because that was Macho Man Randy Savage's theme. For some reason. No, I'm in another friend's stream who couldn't remember if I lived in Ohio or Utah. No, I live in Utah. I live in the suburbs of Salt Lake City. And why are you in another friend's stream? Are you cheating on me, Rising Sun? Are you cheating on me with another streamer? I feel offended, Andrea. Should I feel offended? He's in a stream with another streamer. Should I feel offended by that? There we go. I'm just curious, what were you streaming for 6 hours? I think I saw this stream, but I don't remember what you were playing.
Catherine Full Body. Just kidding, I don't know.
I don't think it was. It was something unexpected. I remember that, but I don't remember what it was. I also have anime up in another tab, but it's boring, so I'm watching this instead. then why have the anime taking up your bandwidth? Okay, let's try this again. Quiet time. Quiet time.
Stop hitting my face!
This is what happens when I try to focus.
Katana Zero is
It's an action platformer that Cecil knew to play. Was that the game you were playing?
I paused the episode. I'll get back to it later.
Ah, okay. It must obviously not have been worth it. You should stop watching that series. Go watch something worthwhile. I'm trying to think of something that I can recommend to him that would be absolutely horrible. Yeah, that's the one I streamed for 6 hours. Okay. I'll have to check it. Well, I don't even know what it is. I'll have to see if I can find a trailer for it. Do you want to know what we might have to do, Rising Sun? We might have to bring you on Geek News at one point or another. Except I don't know if you can actually record at the usual time that we do. That's a good game. You'll die a lot. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how I know it's a good game. I'll die a lot.
Sure, I'd love to be a part of it.
Well, but yeah, you and I are going to have to talk about it on Discord because I think you'd have a scheduling conflict now. We record Sundays at 5 Eastern. Because that's what our schedules allow right now.
What time do you record?
I just said. Backseat gamer. I just told it.
I didn't say anything. I was just...
You're just repeating.
Yep.
I get it. Alright, now we're going to try and be quiet, and we're going to try to do something against Martyr.
I can record every other Sunday at that time.
Okay. So basically, if we scheduled something in advance, that would work. Oh crap!
But she's next to you, so wouldn't that be passenger seat gaming?
Side seat gamer. Thank you for correcting me. Well, I tried to do it.
Yeah, then you started turning.
Well, it's just not worth it because
I know.
it takes too much time. Maybe there are bigger lumbering bosses where it's worth it, but I just don't think it is for him. Not unless I know for a fact he's going to be occupied. Like, maybe if I wanted to try and do it at that big explosion and take the risk.
Yeah, that's possible.
But he might still explode, and then I'd take a lot of damage. I just think it'd be fun to be able to bring you on, Rising Sun, because you're usually kind of laughing at the stories that we have anyway. Plus, I'd love to have guests that we can bring on, so that heaven forbid, like if one of us has to miss the podcast, like maybe we can just bring a guest on and they can get the weekend off. But I already know, like, just blow everything up. That's the solution to everything. All right. All right, I agree. Everything will explode like a blood pack in Conan. There we go. By the way, in case you guys haven't seen it yet, episode 11 of the G Gundam podcast went up today. So that's the second to last official episode where we dissect episodes. We technically have another 2 episodes recorded. We will put those out, and then you guys can... we'll set aside some time for us to be able to do a live stream where we can answer all things G Gundam. And we can all mock Tequila Gundam as long as we want. I kind of wish you could hold multiple stacks of blood vials and quicksilver bullets. BAM! Okay, no. Trust me, I know. Well, this is working. See, Andrea, sometimes there's advantages to keeping him in the corner. There we go. Well, I can't do it now.
Yeah.
Back's to the wall. Ow! BAM!
I think someone tried to, try and continue to front staboo him. Oh, crap heal. Heal against.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh! This is why you just blow him up. That way you don't need to bind him. Drink Sunny D! I'm trying.
Inject Sunny D!
Into my bloodstream. All that vitamin C goodness. I need to go back, because I used up way too many Quicksilver bullets in that run. That's the downside, is like, I want to be able to do multiple of these, but it's not feasible to do it. It's, again, one of the reasons I would really love to be able to hold multiple stacks of blood vials and quicksilver bullets so that I can just keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes, vitamin C helps with stab wounds. Yes, it heals them instantly after you shoot it into your leg. We got a half hour left, so we got to make this work. All right. Cursed beast. Oh! F you too. Do me a favor. Do a search on that. Can you hold Bloodborne? Can you hold multiple stacks of blood vials?
Oh. Let's see.
Ow! Oh! Oh! God! Oh! This is not cool! I got stuck between two fires! It wasn't cool, guys. It wasn't cool. Oh. But yes, just to remind people, we are going to be doing a podcast, or we are going to be doing a stream tomorrow night. We're just not doing Bloodborne. That's why we're doing it tonight. Instead, we are going to be doing Super Mario Galaxy. Just because, you know, we've had this Mario 3D All-Stars collection that we haven't done anything with. We might as well, you know, do something with it.
Runes can give you more, but you shouldn't need more than 20. I got 80 in.
There we go.
They go into the storage box in Hunter Stream.
Oh, do they?
Mm-hmm.
That's handy. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Excuse me.
So I guess you could check and see if that's true.
Mm-hmm. Let me do that.
But I think you can only hold up to 20 at a time anyway.
That's fine. I'm okay with holding up to 20 at a time. I wish you could hold multiple stacks so that then you could, you know, I wouldn't have to go and farm every time. I could just go in and grab some out of my stock and use that. Let's check. So over here. Okay. If there are any, I have no idea where they are. Oh, stored. Oh. Wait, no? What? It says I have none. The crap? Maybe I had a bunch and they just kind of replenish over time.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, this way we can get another attempt in. might have to farm off screen and just get a bunch of stuff. Now, as for the Friday streams, yeah, it's been really difficult to get those going. Because that actually would work better for me than Thursday, except, you know, I work that day too. I don't know. I'm still debating on whether or not to... Because I could probably still do them on Thursday. I just have to do them early and go straight to bed, because I'd still have to take my daughter to her school the next day. But Friday, it seemed like Friday's I don't want to waste that night, because that's another good night to stream. That's when a lot of people are paying attention and all that. That's why I really want to make Friday work. It's just unfortunate that I'm working that day too. Because then at that point, it's like, ugh.
On Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that pretty much guarantees, like, I can potentially have a late night. Which means I'd be starting later. Now, in theory, that wouldn't be a problem, I think, for people, because they'd have Saturday. The next day would be...
The anime episode got better. They're blowing things up now.
Well, that's always how an anime episode gets better, right? When they blow shit up.
When there's action going on.
Mm-hmm. Or talk about power levels. And talk about how you're underestimating somebody. Alright, here we go. Quiet time!
So Drak's streaming till 2 in the morning now?
No.
Not our time.
When did I say I was streaming till 2? When did I say I was streaming till 2 in the morning?
Unless you were saying something about taking...
Well, no. What I'm saying is, a lot of my Friday night shifts right now are ending roughly around 9 or 10 o'clock my time. So that would be 11 to midnight Eastern. Which doesn't apply to everybody, but, you know, kind of give you the time difference. So at that point, like, it's Friday, so you would have Saturday the next day, and I'm presuming that a lot of you guys would not be working. You said something about being up late Friday, so like, no. I would be up like as late as 11 or midnight streaming, which I'm sure would be okay for a lot of people because, you know, weekend. What I'm also hoping is that now, after the whole knee issue, and now that my knee is starting to feel a little better, I won't have such grief when doing these shifts. Although, as long as I don't have another one of those freak accidents, then I'll be okay. Whee!
Your knee's still bothering you?
Not right now, it's not, but like after I came home from I tried to have a massage today to see if that would kind of straighten things out, and man, she had to be really hard on me today. No, my knee's feeling a little bit better. I still need to have a checkup on it, but like, we're trying everything because it's just one of the things that makes it worse is waking up in the morning and it's super stiff. Like, pretty much the entire bottom half of my body is just a rusty hinge in the morning. And it's just because it's cold.
Did you break or sprain anything?
I tore a muscle. Okay.
Yep, time for us to all move to Texas.
I mean, it'd be great to visit Texas. I don't know if I want to live there. What's that look on your face? You want to move to Texas?
Why would I want to move to Texas?
Because it's hot. The most snow you'd have to worry about is an occasional inch.
I'd be like, the only way you would get me to move to another location would be basically, I would be like, you know, if my family moved there too.
I'm kind of a homebody too. I don't know if I would ever leave Utah. I would have no problem going out of town to go do work in Texas, but I wouldn't want to like live there.
Because there'll probably not be a snowstorm there right now, unlike at Ohio.
Well, yeah, like Utah too. That's why I was saying like that's your reason, Andrea. You hate snow. You hate winter. How would you like to live in a place where winter happens very infrequently? Like, people in Texas freak out over enough snow to make a footprint.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I've watched a lot of comedians from Texas.
Because I'm like, unless you've been to Texas, I can't imagine.
Oh no, I've seen it. I've seen like Screw Attack videos where they show like how much of snowfall they actually get. They don't get much.
And yet you...
Maybe like in northern Texas, but around the areas that are prominent, like San Antonio and Houston and stuff like that, no. I'm hoping for a snow day tomorrow. Why's that? So you don't have to work? Alright, let's try this again.
Yeah, snow day means I can stay home. I wish I could do that. Would be like mine too.
They wouldn't let you stay on a snow day.
I know. I wish.
I'm just bloody tired. So now I'm just making lame mistakes.
That's how it goes.
Yep. Andrea's too important. Actually, there are times when I wonder if like she is too important to her work. Like one of these days she's going to take a week-long vacation and come back and it's all going to be a pile of rubble.
I
Like, what the hell happened? Like, we needed you here. What?
Huh?
You were saying something while I was going over that.
I don't know.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm that important.
Well, then you don't give yourself enough credit. You're an essential worker, Andrea. Much like me, who has to deliver packages and food and things like that. Although technically I don't even deliver food anymore. I just deliver packages. Maybe they contain food. I don't know. They could. It would not surprise me if one of these times I delivered, like, a box of, like, a game and a big thing of Doritos. I'm only an essential worker because my company likes money. Oh, how dare they! How dare they like money so that they can pay their employees? Okay.
I can't fault my company for wanting money since I basically use them to get into.
No, you really can't. Bam!
It's like you have to kind of do like hit and run tactics with this guy
That's what I'm doing.
to avoid too much injury. It's just when you get lucky for some front stabs in.
That's what I'm doing.
Dang, that would have been a great front stab.
Yeah.
See if you could try and hit him again with. Oh, dang. No. Heal.
Shh. Ooh.
Kill more times.
You can't front stab him while that sword's out.
Yeah, so you probably have to kind of lure him away and then run and attack
Probably.
it.
Go to your kitchen and get a Sunny D and drink that. Yes, because that will work. Okay. I think I got like one more in me. And then I'll have to go and do a bit of farming. And if I'm ever on the GNRL podcast, I'm getting a Sunny D and drinking it on stream. You're more than welcome to.
And he'd be like, this is for Drak. They are mad because you broke their chairs.
Well, they can be mad at me all they want. Oh my gosh, okay.
I'd be pretty mad if you broke my chair too. I like my chair.
I like my chair too, but unfortunately they've been dead for many years. They can't use it. So that chair is just sitting there collecting dust. I'd rather it go to poor little orphan werewolves that would use it. Are you saying, Rising Sun, that you are anti-werewolf orphan? Are you? You uncharitable, ungenerous son of a bitch? Is that what you're saying? You hate werewolf orphans? Racist. You heard it, Andrea. He's racist. He's anti-werewolf orphan.
Okay. Yep, werewolf children are evil.
Well, how do you define evil?
They ate my pancakes last Tuesday morning, so they deserve it.
Well, maybe they just needed the pancakes more than you. You ever thought of that? Racist. Just watch. Tomorrow, YouTube will take down this stream because I violated community guidelines because I shouted down one of the people in my chat.
Really?
They just don't realize that, you know, him and me have done stuff together before. Nope, I needed the pancakes. Did you? Did you really? Have you ever seen me on a Tuesday morning? I have not. No! Son of a Protestant whore! That's what I'm gonna do if I get mad enough. I'm just gonna start quoting Hellsing Ultimate abridged. Do you want to know where that line comes from? Where does it come from? Boondock Saints. My favorite movie. Fucking called it. I know exactly what we'll do. Woman! You can leave your formal protest. You can write up a formal protest. Don't you dare! And leave it on the front door. Don't you dare! Like a Protestant!
What are you talking
I'm
about?
quoting Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Whoa! Stay down. No! We got 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
I'm calling it there. I'm reporting you to Twitter now. Great. So every time I say, hey, this weird thing happened with the election, the notification will come up of me quoting you got flagged by the Twitter Autobot. What? Oh. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and call it here because unfortunately we got to get to bed. When we come back tomorrow, we will specifically be doing some Mario Galaxy. We'll be having some nostalgic fun in that regard. And, yeah, it'll be great. And we'll figure out the rest of the week as we go along. Until then, have a good night, everybody.
Yep.
Take care, and we will see you tomorrow.
Peace, man.